Hey guys, what is up? My name is Martin and welcome to AAA Digest, a channel that covers CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077 and Techland's upcoming sequel, Dying Light 2. So in this video, we're discussing V's apartment, garage, vehicles and more. So let's go. Number 1, V's apartment. Now, as we all know, V's apartment is located within the Watson district, many floors above, in what's called a mega building. The apartment facilitates many potential objects that can be interacted with by the player. A panel that provides V with some local news, such as a recent murder at a Lizzie Wizzy concert, which is the best/worst name ever. A daily weather update. V can open her shutters in the morning or close them during the night. Alongside this, we have Brain Dance, which is basically a source of entertainment in Cyberpunk, a futuristic VR which allows the user to live through someone else's life experiences and memories. But within our apartment, we can look through V's computer, open emails and personal messages to receive missions or new contacts. We'll have access to our own armory to hopefully store weapons, a clothing rack to view our different outfits and showcase their stats and bonuses, a radio that sometimes provides local news or music, and access to a kitchen, even a vending machine to order some of Night City's many consumables, meals, or Joy Boys/Joy Girls that can give our main protagonist some much needed company. That's one way of putting it. And V will also have access to his own garage, which will be the home of our purchased cars and motorcycles. And we're actually able to select or toggle whichever vehicle is our favorite, which will then be V's designated vehicle until you switch it out for another. Number 2, one apartment only. So something worth noting, so far you cannot modify V's apartment or decorate it. Furthermore, we're incapable of purchasing or having multiple apartments in different districts of Night City. So this apartment within the Watson district is seemingly the only available to V throughout our story. Yet I would be very surprised if we didn't see at least decorating apartments as an option after some hefty updates or DLC. It's something CD Projekt Red talked about almost a year ago, yet it seems like they won't be able to fit it in time for launch. But to give a little extra context, V's apartment is also deemed an extremely important location for the story. It will hold many major and smaller meetings with some established characters and V's associates throughout your playthrough. Do expect some important story moments and cinematics to play out in this location. That's almost a base of operations for V. Number 3, stolen vehicles. Now, although we do have the freedom to break into vehicles on the street, then proceed to drive it from A to B, stolen cars or bikes will not end up in your personal garage alongside the vehicles we've already purchased. So the garage is only for your purchased and owned cars or motorcycles, which can be customized to some extent to add some extra flair and cool details. Although that being said, cars as of right now have many more options in regards to customization in comparison to motorcycles, which are deemed rather limited. We're also incapable of driving aerial vehicles or aerodynes, which will be completely exclusive to specific story missions. Quote, they are flying vehicles that are like in the story elements, so there will be moments when V is in the flying vehicle, but they're always story focused, end quote. And that is from lead quest designer Paul Sasko, who I love. Number 4, the self-drive feature. So vehicles will have installed AI that provide a self-driving option, which allows V to focus on any potential outside threats and execute drive-bys with more accuracy by leaning out of the driver door window and firing down sight as the car sticks to the road perfectly. And furthermore, the self-drive feature allows us to call V's favorite car while we're free roaming the city. So if you're ever in need of a personal pickup or some wheels, you can simply call your AI controlled car or motorcycle for a lift. Similar to Roach from The Witcher 3. Well, hopefully our AI is a little more competent than Roach. I love him, but I hate him too. But quote, the same that happens with Roach. So basically, because those cars are equipped with AI, if you call it, you can see the car driving towards you. You can see as your motorcycle arrives, you can see as your car arrives, end quote. Although if you prefer, most cars have a manual driving option that allows us to cruise through Night City's unique districts and Badlands at our own speed. And we're able to switch between third person and first person while driving. Number 5, talk from your vehicle. So an interesting little detail in Cyberpunk allows V to speak and make choices from his car or motorcycle. If a side character happens to be standing at a street corner, by parking your car up next to them, then face your camera towards the character, you can initiate a dialogue exchange with the NPC without getting off or out of your vehicle. So we are capable of accepting some missions and interacting with NPCs from our vehicle. Number 6, street races. So alongside many other mini games, we'll be able to partake in street races throughout Night City that reward the player with a typical cash prize of eddies. Some races and quests will even offer our main protagonist a unique vehicle to own. Number 7, a wait option. Now I know this is unrelated to, I guess, the overall theme of the video, but I wanted to throw this in. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, some missions are time of the day exclusive, meaning specific missions will only be available throughout the day or during the night. Although similar to most RPGs and The Witcher 3, we do have a wait option available in the game that allows the player to quickly enter the menu and skip to a specific hour of the day. Of course, there are mechanics in the game that allows you to wait, so you don't have to sit there idle. But yeah, that is it for this apartment and vehicle focused video. I have a question for you guys. How do you think the driving will turn out in this game? Personally, I've kind of just accepted it'll probably be one of the weaker aspects of the game overall, because it doesn't need to be a large focus. I don't think anyone's asking for incredible car physics or anything, and I'm not expecting Forza level or anything, yet I'm still hoping it'll be somewhat smooth and responsive. And if it actually does turn out quite well, I will be pleasantly surprised, to be honest, but I guess we won't know until launch. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Cyberpunk 2077 releases April 16th, 2020 for Xbox One, PS4 and PC. And for more content like this, stay tuned here on AAA Digest. Bye bye.